Today that I will be informing today about Amber Alerts.
I want everyone to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and I want you to visualize your child has just been abducted, or a close relative of your child has just been abducted. While your eyes are closed, I want you to imagine that you already called the cops. They've informed you that it's going to be a 24-hour time period before they can do anything about that missing child. You're at a panic, you're hysterical, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to get the word out fast enough that this child is missing. Your mind is just, you're at a loss for what to do to get this word out that this child is gone. She could be halfway, or he could be halfway across the world now. So now I want you guys to open your eyes. Take a deep breath. And today I'm going to share with you about Amber Alerts. Amber Alerts started back in 1966 in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Amber Alerts stand for America Missing Broadcast Emergency Response. It started by the legacy of a 9-year-old girl named Amber Hollingsworth. She was abducted while riding her bike home. She was murdered by her abductor. And at that time that she was abducted, there was no response system or media alert that could be done to get it out fast enough that she had went missing. So her parents came up with this system, along with law enforcement, of a way that they can get out about missing children. The Amber Alert is a critical missing child response program that was utilized by law enforcement and the media to notify the public when kids were kidnapped. And a lot of people today are like, well, they really don't know how Amber Alerts work. They don't know the benefits of Amber Alerts. But one thing about Amber Alerts is that it's totally free. You don't have to pay any money for Amber Alerts. You don't have to come out your pocket with anything. Another thing about Amber Alerts is it saves lives. It's a very time-effective program. So as soon as the Amber Alert goes out, everyone gets alerted about the child that's been missing. And if everyone goes out, does their job, search for the child, looks, and their eyes and ears are open, then the child may come back alive. Another thing about Amber Alerts is that it sends a powerful message to the kidnappers that the community works together, they're strong, and that they're not going to let them get away with anything or get away out of their community without them noticing anything. And it's also a time-effective thing, as I stated before. And there are a number of ways that Amber Alerts are sent out today. If you notice when you're watching your favorite TV show on TV, a loud pause comes through, your screen turns black, and it alerts you that a child has been missing. It gives you a description of that child, it gives you a description of that abductor, and it also just lets you know the age of that child and what they have on, their ethnic group, whether they're white or black. It lets you know all that detailed information. Another broadcast media source is through your cell phone. If you notice now through cell phones, a loud beep or pause will come through your cell phone. The screen will turn red to alert you that a child has been missing. Another source is through radio. If you're listening in your car while driving down the street, a pause comes through the radio and it lets you know that a child has been abducted. Another source is that electronic road signs. If you happen to be riding along the side of the road and you happen to see a road sign, and it'll let you also know that there's a missing child. Another thing about Amber Alerts is that today, Amber Alerts is a powerful source. Statistics today let us know that how useful Amber Alerts are today. When I look at the statistics of Amber Alerts, it lets us know that 800 children today has been rescued because of Amber Alerts. And that's a lot of kids. Even though across our country there are millions and millions of people, but to have a success rate of 800 kids, that's awesome. 25 children have been rescued because of our wireless response systems. That's like anything like the telephones, things like that, because just about everyone today owns a cell phone. And that also lets us know that today in the world that there's 86 Amber plans today. And across our country, there's 80,000 children that go missing every year. Only 0.3% of those, the government issues emergency alert system has been issued called the Amber Alert. So not all systems or not all things get issued an Amber Alert. There's a criteria for Amber Alerts. The child has to be of a predominant age. The child has to actually been stated as kidnapped. Because you know, in the world today, some kids run away from home. So if it's a runaway issue, an Amber Alert will not be issued for those kids. So today, as a community, as a human, as a person, if we notice or hear or see anything regarding a child goes missing today, let's report it as soon as we notice or see someone. They could be driving along the roadside of us. They could be sitting in the same restaurant with us. And as soon as we see the alert goes on that TV screen and we notice that person beside us, let's please, by all means, report that. Thank you.